82.25.
It's a sprint weekend here at the track, and before we can go racing, we need to go qualifying. Who will be on pole for the sprint to come? We're about to find out.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Make it count. There we go. We're qualifying. Haha. Man. No way they got ahead of me that by a lap. Ha! He overcannoned you? Oh. Damn. Ha ha!
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
Fastest in qualifying. Top of the board.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Huh. Asian music. Dun, 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 dun. I'm coming, boys. Sprint pole for Lindo Alonso.
Right, we're right in the
Looking
cusp
like
now.
the top dog.
Pushed down to P11.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll
Oh,
see you all tomorrow.
Piastri, what are you doing? Why are you not up there, man?
That's 5 minutes to go.
He just expects people to do it.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check.
Radio check. Radio check.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow.
You know what would really? Oh, I'd probably just make him really mad. if I asked him, he would be all over that shit.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. And here's our track, 4.94 kilometers long, and overtaking chances into the first corner, into turn 14 at the end of the Esplanade, and now into turn 16 in the newly reprofiled sector that we first ran on in 2023. Still though, it's punishing and tough on the brakes, and the heat and humidity will take an effect on our drivers. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And Fernando Alonso completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Bortoletto, Alex Albon, and Sainz, Antonelli, Ocon, Hadjar, and George Russell, Gasly, Bottas, Oscar Piastri, and Colapinto, Lawson, Lindblad, Sergio Perez, and Pepe Marti, Behrman, Dunn, Martins, Stroll, Cordial, and Jack Crawford rounds off the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint. Alongside me here in the commentary box today, former racing driver extraordinaire, Naomi Schiff. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Yeah, radio check, very good.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do, don't let me down.